Hello, let's do connections for Thursday, October 24th. And I just took a glance at the board and I saw a do and audio right next to each other. And I'm thinking, are they doing common starting words for Wordle with Slate and Crane? Because I know a lot of people use these four words as starting words. And that would be pretty funny to reference Wordle in connections. So I'm going to try this and see if that's it. No, it's not even close. Okay, it was a total red herring. They're getting us Wordle players. Ah. All right. I'm gonna be annoyed if I lose now. A program, a schedule, a slate, and a bill. Bill kind of fits in with that. It's like a list of things that are gonna happen. Like there are times I feel like where bill is used like that. It's very rare usage of the word. But program, schedule, and slate definitely go together. Is there another one that could possibly do that? News? I don't think so. So I'm going to try this. A lineup, yes. News anchor. Cooking show. Fortune teller, news. These game show, maybe? Types of TV shows? I mean, fortune teller, not really, but back in like the 90s and early 2000s, there used to be like late night paid programming where it was fortune tellers. You'd have to call in and pay, whatever. What was the name of one of those famous ones? Like Miss Cleo or something. But I don't think that quite fits. Paper airplane, paper fan, paper crane. Like, you know, those origami cranes, the bird. Is that how crane is spelled when it's a bird? Is there anything else? Paper temps, paper news. I don't see anything else. I don't think that's it. Cooking. I don't know. This one's tough. I've been doing so well lately. Like, they've been pretty easy recently for me. This one's tough. This one's, yeah, I'm just not seeing the categories. Fortune teller. The only thing I can even kind of see is maybe types of TV shows. You have game shows, but it's not games shows. You have news, you have cooking, and you used to have late night fortune tellers, but that's not really a thing anymore, I don't think. And then maybe paper airplane, paper fan, paper crane. If they were going for the Wordle red herring, they put slate in the yellow category, and they like to take those red herrings and split them up, one in each category. So I'm thinking Adu, audio, and crane all go in separate categories from each other. Pain, medicine, pain. No pain, no gain. No pain, no crane. Like, I can't see anything that goes with Adu. Temps, Adu. Man, this one's tough. Paper airplane, paper fan, paper crane. I keep coming back to that. Man, I'm just not seeing it. This is a rough one. I'm going to try this as like types of shows: cooking show, news show, game show, and fortune teller. But I'm not confident at all in this, but I'm going to just try it to see if we're even one away. We are one away. Okay, so maybe not fortune teller. Or maybe it is and I'm missing something else. Maybe audio, like a music channel, but I feel like they would put music and not audio. All right, I'm going to put audio in here instead of fortune teller. Again, not confident at all, but I'm just not seeing what these categories are. New York Times offerings? What? New York Times audio? Okay. What? what? I guess. The only thing I ever... well, okay. Only thing I ever get from the New York Times is these games, so... I mean, obviously I see the news sometimes, but I've never heard of the New York Times audio. I'm assuming podcasts, but why not call it podcasts? That seems too generic for me, unless they specifically have something titled like their audio section or something. That is keeping with my idea that they put one of those Wordle starting words in every category, because we have audio in this one and slate in this one. So I'm still guessing crane and ado go in separate categories. We still have my idea of a paper plane, a paper fan, and a paper crane. But what else would the fourth one be if that is one of the categories? Paper bell? Paper fortune teller? Paper pane? Paper temps? What is fortune teller doing in here? So we have fan, crane, airplane. I literally, these categories make no sense to me. This is one of the toughest for me in a long time. Even the one I lost, I think, was easier than this. The one I lost recently, because at least I think I was seeing the categories there. I just got the guesses wrong. This, I'm not even seeing categories unless this paper one is a thing. I'm going to try this just to see if I'm one away. I am one away, but I don't know why. I'm going to try this. I have no idea what the category is, but I just don't know. I'm not seeing it for whatever reason. Nope, and we lose. Well, that's unfortunate. Things made by folding paper. So I was onto the paper thing. Is it one of those like things you stick your four fingers in? They had back in like, was that called a fortune teller? You'd stick your fingers in it, and it was like shaped in the kind of like a four thing. I don't know how to describe it, but like you'd lift up the side of the paper and it wouldn't have like whatever, something written in it. Were those called fortune tellers? And what was the other category? French words? Just French words? Temps? Temps is a French word? Not temperature? Temps is a shortened version of temperature. I'm not sure I agree with that. I don't like this. I'm not a fan of this one. It seems like they're stretching a bit here. Seems like they're stretching a bit. Wonder what the difficulty is. 3.5 out of 5, so they think it's pretty difficult. And let's check out the bot. I mean, I play at night. Like, it's literally actually Wednesday night here. I just set my clock forward so I can record these the night before. So there's probably not a ton of games. Man, a lot of people are losing. A lot of people are losing. But there aren't a lot of people playing yet. And most of this is non-American. And, you know, since it's the New York Times, like, the categories tend to be easier a little bit for Americans because the puzzles are made by Americans. So, yeah, 25% of people got purple as their first guess. That's crazy to me. Yeah, it's a tough one. I wonder, once the Americans come in, I wonder if it'll get better. Anyway, terrible game for me. And hopefully you guys did better. And let me know how you did.